You know what makes me sick? People spying on my data. Fortunately, Let's Play is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Your data is your business. Protect it at expressvpn.com/Let's Play.
Hi, I'm Matt, and you're watching AHWU.
This episode of AHWU is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I'm Rory. This is Artie. And welcome to AHWU.
For the week, this is AHWU for the week of March 8th, 2021.
What?
Pew, 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 pew.
No, can we leave air horns in the early 220 or 2000s, you know?
Early
Dude, they're done
2020s,
forever.
yeah.
2020?
No
We're
more
done.
need
Yeah.
for the air horn.
Done.
Okay. In fact, I have to add air horns to my samples. I've been meaning to do it for a while.
Maybe
I haven't
bring 'em
gotten around
back?
to it yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're just filled with so many Sarahs. I don't want to, I don't want to clear them.
You had your fun.
Clear
and
the
now you're
Sarahs.
This is
Yeah.
this is AHWU, and it's a light week.
It is.
I mean, look who-
There's just three of us.
Look
in
who they
fact.
scraped together off the
I am
bottom of
pretty
someone's
pale.
foot.
Yes.
Um,
Light. Now with artificial sweetener.
we're getting into the AHWU. First and foremost, if you're watching this today, as in the day this airs, which is March 8th, we, as in Rooster Teeth, and everyone in general, are celebrating International Women's Day, having a stream on RTTV. Information TBD, because you see, we're in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know it's happening now.
I assume the
I'm
future.
sure some cool stuff
The
will be
future
going
will have
on.
the information, right?
Yeah, it'll be on the
Yeah.
screen probably right now. They'll
Yeah.
beam it directly into your brains. But keep an eye out for that RTTV live stream.
I feel like I can talk about parts of it that I know are going to happen because I am
You
involved.
know
Do it.
more than
Do
the
it.
info we've been given.
Surprised.
Is this
Yes.
allowed?
I believe
Okay.
so. I
Look,
think Sarah said it was
we
cool.
take whatever sources
I
we
mean,
can get.
I'm
Michael.
pretty sure I was kidding. Please say anything.
She's allowed to. Thank you. So we are going to be doing a lot of streaming, as we always do. But this time we're going to be doing a little bit more of a takeover, featuring a lot of the beautiful women at the company. I myself will be guesting with people like Joey from Funhouse. I know we're involved with Miss Fiona. Of course, is going to be involved with us doing some Gmod. We have Kai coming in. Yeah, we got a lot of people. A lot
Nice.
of different visitors coming. Yes, and I would be remiss to not mention too that there is a metaphorical ending to Black Heritage Month as we cross into Women's History Month, but really that never ends. And we can talk about the disparity
should it?
between, I was going to say, absolutely. We can talk about the disparity between white female artists as opposed to content creators who are creators of color. Experiencing Women's History Month is going to be a lot different for them. So please look to their content too. They will speak on these issues and their experiences in the gaming world. So yeah, check it out.
We don't have a lot of news going on. Also, I'll say now streaming. It's a podcast. That's what they do. No Dumb Answers with Mark and Brad, featuring Kayla Milton of Rooster Teeth. This is a Rooster Teeth show. Kayla Milton, Marielle Salcido, and Zoe Terhune. Check it out. I know it's called No Dumb Answers with Mark and Brad. That's the shtick. You got to listen to the trailer's out now. The episode, I assume episode 1 is out now. Got to listen to it. Show them some love. Listen to that podcast.
For sure. If you want more information about it too, I would check out Mariel and Kayla's Twitter because they've both been just promoting the show, as you should. Please help us
for
promote
sure.
the show.
Or read the about.
That too. Read about the show. But they talk about just Mariel and Kayla focusing on the presence of a lot of white male podcasters in the industry, and they're trying to break through it and kind of commentate on that. And I think that's great. Yeah, absolutely.
Where?
So what?
What are you talking about?
Goodness. I'm very excited to see what they do with that.
Also, Wrestling of the Week.
Oh.
If you like wrestling, that's the podcast for you. I like the idea of wrestling.
Yeah.
And I feel like this could be a jumping off point for me, right? Like, as I've said to Jeremy for a long time, I'm so late in the game. I don't know the history and the this guy versus that guy and all that. But I like when people get run over with a car. I like when, people are like set on fire or something, or like someone's killed and then they come back from the grave. I wish I got into wrestling just for that stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe this is the entry point,
I
maybe if I know nothing, I can come in on this.
Who described it as like real life anime?
So I was just gonna say that was me. I was like, this
Yeah.
is why I love anime. It's like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
To
People
me-
dress in
No, I
crazy
think that-
costumes. They have
that
powers.
could be it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not
Get
to
hit by
the
cars,
athletes.
you know?
Yusuke. We just talked about this.
You're a machine.
That's true. It's incredible. It's an incredible, like physical skill, but that's the filler to me. Okay, I want like just the season finales,
Like
and
Michael
that's
said,
people
for the
getting
plot. Yeah.
run over.
There for
I
the
mean,
lore.
literally, that's
Yeah,
the
well, I
plot.
mean, that's
yeah,
the thing,
the
yeah.
match is who wins and who loses. I want to know what happens between the scenes. You know, when people are running down the back hallways and shit.
When the plot is like, I'm gonna win this match by ripping your eye out, and then next week the guy who got his eye
dude.
ripped out still has his eyes. Like,
He's got an eye patch, but then he's like Robo Eye. You're
Yeah.
like, that
Oh
guy's
my
Thor.
God.
Thor did that. Thor did that. Shit,
he
that was
lost
a big
the
deal
match.
for a part of one movie.
He's a
Until they
wrestling
went,
fan,
eh.
actually. Yeah. Thor
Yeah,
loves
then
wrestling.
they went, look, he's got an eye patch just like his dad. And then went, nah, Robo Eye. And then you thought, Komoda never did that.
Yeah.
Why didn't
yeah,
he get the Robo Eye?
surely he could have gotten a Robo Eye.
Could have.
It's a metaphor
Yeah.
for the clash of traditional magics versus the burgeoning futuristic technology
Is that what it
plagues our
was?
world.
You lost me at metaphor.
Yeah, but Robo Eye.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm glad I put it out there for you to understand.
Yeah.
Robo Eye.
Even better too, I'm sure people will be like, yeah, Lindsay. I'm like, I just pulled that out of my ass. That was how I made it through English Lit, AP, IO.
We got some art here. Now, is this this first one by Scarlet the Knight? I think this is Alfredo and
Fifi,
Fiona in the
Yeah.
new
H loungewear
loungewear?
shoot. Yeah.
loungewear
Very
pictures
classy.
that just came out, and they just lounging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Fiona's can't tell if she's sitting on something invisible or she's jumping.
Somehow she's jumping but still lounging. Like she's
Yeah.
She's jumping and
mid-action
lounging,
but
what I'm
comfortable.
afraid of is what's gonna happen next.
Action Lounge.
I love it. Yeah, there
In
you
the
go.
next
Now,
second, she's gonna bash her knees in when she hits the
oh,
ground.
my knees hurt thinking about it.
Somebody get that woman a mattress or
Yeah,
something.
it's like
get her
it's
something
a-
soft.
A nice beanbag beneath her.
He's being
Yeah,
like,
just off screen.
Alfredo is doing some sort of impressive stand and lean on his heels. Like, will he? He's like a what do they call
the
weeble
reverse
wobbles?
MJ. Won't
Yeah,
fall down.
he will
Yeah.
not fall down.
Like, yeah,
No.
like will Alfredo fall down, or maybe they're somehow
Impeccable
balancing.
balance.
They're holding each other up. Might be like a Cirque du Soleil act.
Oh.
where in that
Oh,
photo,
yeah,
I like that.
somehow there's a balance between them. But that's a cute little.
Somehow I balance.
That's a little cutie.
Nice, Matt.
Little picture there.
Yeah,
They're
kinda
just
wanna-
chilling. I like the little triangles coming out of their faces.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
It's like they're going yeah.
but their faces are very pleased.
Excitement, but chill.
Yeah, right? Like pleasant. Delightful.
A pleasant excitement.
And then we've got by tongue-tied art. Don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Okay. Should I explain this or no? Okay.
Yes, you should. Yes,
Okay,
you should
cool.
explain it.
So this is Trevor in Stoneblock.
What is he wearing?
He's wearing his armor that he
okay,
made in
got it,
Stoneblock, which is
got
great.
it.
It's like steampunky armor. He's got his
Yeah.
whole like engineering basement going on, which I visit every now and then to see what kind of sick stuff he's up to, kind of weird experiments he's running down there. But he made a gun, and one of his favorite things to do is to
Oh my
quote
God.
Pineapple Express and just point it at someone and go, "Don't stop."
You think a gun in that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
all
can
sorts
have
of
a
guns.
lot.
Wild.
You can have a
Oh, yeah.
lot.
I don't know.
I was too distracted trying to become all the animals to even know that Trevor was shooting
Huh.
at people.
Well, while
you
you
know?
were enjoying your G-rated pacifist lifestyle, I was fending off us from
Yes.
Trevor and his tyranny.
G-rated. No slaughtering there.
No,
No,
it's
not
fine.
me.
I've seen Bambi. Please.
Had to wait for them to grow up.
Jesus Christ.
What?
What?
I was moving on to the questions.
Oh,
Because, like, we're firing off.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
yeah, as we should.
As we should, because not only do we not have a lot of time, but that's good because
good
we
flow.
don't have a lot. As we said, we're scraping. But if you recall, as I introed this episode, I said we were like scraping the bottom of someone's foot.
Oh, I think I just read the question.
This
Oh.
question almost ties into that beautifully. A
Aye.
disgusting question. I feel like you would put this person on blast, but they asked this question and posted it. Kristen Cauldron from the RT site says, to the AHWU crew, what's your worst/grossest habit? Personally, I bite my toenails when they get too long instead of getting up and finding a pair of clippers. You bite your
That's
toenails?
That's
rough.
That's not only disgusting, but that's so much work.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
could do that anymore.
That's less work than getting nail clippers. That's
I agree.
insanity.
You just
Yeah,
like the
I-
taste. Let's admit it.
That's
right?
disgusting.
It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but it's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't.
Oh,
I have some gross habits. Usually, it's just like connected to my forgetfulness or just like scatterbrainedness. Like I'll leave food everywhere. I know we've had our multiple stories
That's
about me
true.
finding
Yeah.
food in
That's
places
true.
that I forget them.
that's kind of an easy out, right? Because like you're not gross, but the food's gross,
Yeah,
but you
it's
do
not
it.
me. It's the
Yeah, yeah. It's not me getting rotten.
It's just time and food.
I'm
saw.
very
I
fresh.
think famously we've mentioned the fish taco from years and years ago.
Yep, in the closet.
That was in our in a bag that you had buried in the back of our closet.
That's pretty bad.
And until it emanated throughout the entire house, and it was an old like Torchy's fish taco. Recently, on a much lesser scale, I found by the windowsill where you are now sitting.
Literally right here.
There's a a windowsill there, so often you'll use that for drinks and such. And I happened to open those curtains, and there was a Taco Bell taco sitting there, and it was still like wrapped in the foil.
Hold on, Michael.
But
It was a quesarito. Let's make sure
Yeah.
we get our facts
Okay,
straight.
it was a quesarito, and I looked at it and went, I got these like 5 days ago. And so that was
Still
like,
good?
Matt, not only, no, it's not good, but that was like winning the lottery. Like, oh my God, this could have been worse. This could have been a month from now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was happy that it was only 5 days. And it wasn't fish, so it still wouldn't have been nearly as bad.
I need to find a way to utilize this unintentional, horrible skill of leaving rotting food somewhere. Like, can I help the world somehow
Well, you
with
just
this?
need to
or-
start eating things that are better with age.
There you go.
I don't.
I mean,
yeah, like
This
like
wine is
cheese.
amazing.
I know what I do that really bothers Lindsay. And to be fair, I rarely ever do it, except now in the most necessary of occasions. Usually just when brushing my teeth. But you do the really aggressive throat clear, like you're trying to spit
Oh,
phlegm
yeah.
out of your throat. And I don't want to replicate it now, but it's like a cat coughing up a fur ball.
Yeah.
But when I brush my teeth in the morning, I let myself do it because I like to brush like the inside of my stomach. You know, like
Oh, I know what
I'll
you
brush
mean.
all my teeth
Yeah.
and then I'll just go like down to try and get
Like
all the
that
gunk
uvula.
out. And it's a combination of gag plus hairball, and I try and spit out any chunks.
My mouth is becoming liquidy thinking about it.
You'll get like a chunk out and you sit there and you scoff at it, but I'm like, that's out of me now. I gotta get the morning yuckies out, you know? And then I'm not hacking it up all day.
It's true. Matt?
Matt, you're just perfect.
I, was
mean-
like, Matt has none.
honestly, I'm trying to think. I do that as well, Michael. In the morning, you gotta get kind of like the goop out from sleeping.
You want to get the goop out,
Yeah.
you know?
But
It builds up.
I can't think of anything like super gross.
I don't
mean,
bite my feet, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I mean, maybe when I was a
No,
kid,
I
but
couldn't reach them.
yeah, I don't know.
It's okay, Matt. You know what? I'm okay with you not answering that one.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Thank you.
That was an absurd question.
I can't think of anything like that gross.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
they're so heavily
which
ingrained in our
means-
lifestyle we don't
Which
know
means there's only the really gross stuff that none of us want to talk about.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like people that eat poop.
this. Yeah. I don't eat poop.
This one's from Sarah Coder.
I wanna talk
well, I
about-
said
I
you
wanna-
weren't,
I wanna
I said
talk
you
about
weren't going
not
to talk
doing
about
that.
it.
Yeah, can we point out that we don't eat poop? Is that okay? Yeah.
Right.
We don't.
Well, I mean,
we
you're
don't.
It's
saying
gonna
that
be a
now,
bold
but
statement, but I
don't
wanna
know
throw
that
out
it's
there,
gonna be believable.
don't do it.
Next question from Sarah Coder. If you had to pick an age member to be your roommate, who would it be and why? I'm assuming excluding us.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of a lame.
Yeah.
And so I saw this one before we started AHWU, and I thought about it briefly, and I think I have the answer. I think it would be Jeremy
Yeah,
because
a good
I
pick.
would just want to eat the food that he makes.
He
yeah.
does make good food.
It's very
Yeah.
simple. He makes good food, and he likes doing it. And so I feel like if I went and bought the food for him and just supplied him with it, I would get to eat whatever he made.
It's not a
So,
bad way to be.
It's not much thought. I didn't really delve into the psyche of fellow achievement hunter people, but I was just like, food. Jeremy make food, and he made good
Jeremy
food.
do make food.
Does. Mm-hmm. See,
Man,
I
that's-
want to feed my soul, so I feel like I would roommate with Fiona, so we watch memes all the time and just laugh about that. pretty nice.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, we'd
you
die,
two might
but-
forget to eat. Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be
You
what a way
would
to go.
die. You'd be like,
Wait, but check out
you'd be like wasting away. Yeah. You'd be wasting away. Like, what happened? Like, they memed to death.
It happens. It's very underreported, but it happens.
I feel like the good answer is Jeremy, like because what you said, like food, and then also I feel like it would just be eat food, go separate rooms, play video games, come back, eat food.
Yeah, but
exactly.
here's the thing, though. If you really get into it, though, what if he wanted you to come with him on his nature hikes, though?
You know, I think I would tough it out. I think I'd do it.
Oh.
Pokemon Go still exists.
Oh, that's
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
I would be able to
All
make it work.
Damn, dude, you could be fit, Matt,
I
living
could.
with Jeremy.
I could.
Who knows?
The whole
Who
world
knows?
could change.
I could imagine like a Jack and Matt situation.
Yeah, I was
though,
gonna
where,
say
like,
the other side of that, like the bad choice would be me and Jack, and like Jack would make the house look better because like doing stuff that I want to do, but I just don't ever have the time. He would find the time to do it, but then I would like annoy the hell out of him for like a month, and then it would switch to me being annoyed by him. Like
I could see it.
Yeah,
You guys have very like sibling energy too, so I feel like that would come into play. Like Jack, I would feel like he'd be the person who'd come
Like
over
Cain
to like
and Abel.
maybe, sure, maybe less murder.
well, wait until the ending. We'll see how it plays out.
I was thinking more like Jack will come over and give you a noogie, but then maybe later he feels a little bad. He's like, I made you grilled cheese. Like, just want to let you know I care.
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
You're going right back to Jeremy, though, with that.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese. I'm over here having
true.
fucking buffalo.
I was thinking about mom's
chicken
love.
buffalo dip. Eating grilled cheese.
Can't go wrong with a good grilled cheese, okay?
Next,
Grill me
question
a
from
cheese.
Topriv1. If any
Fuck
of
those.
you could cosplay as anything with no budget limits and no judging, who or what would you cosplay as?
No budget limits. A
boy.
full mobile suit Gundam.
That'd be cool.
Oh, full
pretty
size?
cool.
Yeah,
too?
full size.
Wait,
Yeah.
Mobile Suit
Damn,
Gundam or
dude.
Gundam Wing? Which one? Sorry.
Probably
figuring-
mobile. Gundam Wing's good too.
I was just saying, if you want to do it as Gundam, it'd be pretty cool. You have a size. Kind of
Cool.
cool.
The laser sword. We'll go with that.
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
I like it. Oh, go ahead, Michael.
Angemon.
Angemon's
Nice.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Now
with
I
the
gotta say
abs and
Anjawamon.
everything.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
Anjawamon.
Yeah, and I want that big old stick. I'm
But-
just gonna walk around and hit people with it.
I want to do a cosplay where I transform though, like an Animorphs book. I want to go from
Whoa,
Gatomon
I mean, they
into
said no
Anjawamon.
budget. They said
Yeah,
no
that's
budget.
true. They
Yeah.
said no budget.
Yeah,
You
make it
know,
happen.
that's true. That's true. Start me. You know what? Yeah, start me as Patamon.
Patamon.
I'll be
Yeah.
flying around. That'll be impressive enough.
A humanoid Patamon's gonna be creepy.
Yeah. No, he didn't say humanoid. He said
Oh.
start
Now
me
it's-
as Patamon.
Right, I'm Patamon. No budget. You're not listening.
All right.
No
I'm
budget.
sorry.
It's gonna be 1-for-1, and I'm gonna be this big too, flapping around like a little pig. Because that's what he's like. He looks like a
is.
pig without a snout. Just, he doesn't have a snout. Other than that, he's a pig with wings. And then it'd
He's
be
a little
Angemon.
bat, right?
Boom.
It's supposed to be. I mean, like
not a
bats have big
bat.
little
What
bats.
are you,
Yeah.
Bats can't
nuts?
become angels.
He's
Come on.
not a bat. He's an oblong
Yeah.
fat turd.
But he's our
He's
fat
no
turd.
bat. You're
Not
crazy.
wrong is the
love
thing.
him.
Like,
Devimon's a bat.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, man. This is crazy what you're saying. Crazy.
We'll figure
All
it
right,
out in the
so
cosplay.
we're both Digimon, and Matt is a Gundam.
I'm down.
And finally, from Beautifully Psychotic, hey AHWU, what's one game you've 100%ed and you'd gladly do it again? Oh, there's lots.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's lots. Resident Evil 4 I've done about 57 times, and I will do it again.
Yeah, my go-tos are like Majora's Mask. I'm sure I'll play
Yep.
that through all the way again and get everything.
I was about to say Majora's Mask, Twilight
There's
Princess.
funsies. Like I haven't done the same game too many times, but like as a series, the Lego games.
Oh yeah.
That's a game that I
Yeah.
live to 100%. I've done every single one they've made. I'm
don't think-
eagerly anticipating the Skywalker saga
Same.
coming at some point.
I don't think I could do a return 100% in those. Those are very long.
I did very few. I've done the complete saga only because it had online co-op and I played with other people. And I've done the Harry Potter collection because they re-released it. And after I finished every single game, I wasn't counting those. I went through phases of like, I would generally play, because there's so many, and I was always behind. I would play like 2 at a time, 2 or 3 Lego games at a time. Like I'd 100% one, then do another one to always try and catch up to all the ones I was left behind on. But when I finally finished, I was still in the Legoing mood, and I went, I'll throw Harry Potter in, which is 2 games. And so I re-perfected on the Xbox One the upgrade.
Yeah,
it's a fucking Lego game. I don't know.
Barely different.
I don't know how it's different in any way.
You can really see the edges on the Legos. They're like crisp.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh.
Those are just fun. And then
They
old
are.
games. Like I know Matt, you've done Mario 64 boatloads of time. You know, I like Ocarina of Time and Banjo-Kazooie. And
I 100%.
It's like those
Resident Evil
soul
4
food
last
games.
year. Was that last year with you, Michael, or 2019?
That was probably 7 years ago at this
Yeah,
point.
right.
I think you've
When I
lost
was
track
a
of time,
child.
But,
Yeah.
but you did it. You done gone did
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for all the questions
Yeah.
and the art and
everything.
most importantly, your time and your understanding. And that there is AHWU. If you have fan art that you want to send, use hashtag AHFanArt on social media or fan mail at achievementhunter.com. We always love getting fan art.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you include like your name and your preferences and probably not a bad idea, you know, just so we don't incorrectly fuck it up, say like who's who. You know, sometimes you get big pictures. It's like, who's that over there? Or if people are tiny, or sometimes they're chibi. So
Yeah, and we're
you know,
dumb. So
we're dumb,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
dumb. It's for us, you know. And it's like if you write us a letter, just use block lettering because we can't read well.
It's true.
Also need AHWU intros. You can send your AHWU intro. Your AHWU intros to AHWU at achievementhunter.com.
Yeah. Put
Boom.
those in front of AHWU.
That's AHWU.
Goodbye.
But bye-bye.
In 2021, openly talking about mental health is finally a thing. And that's why we're excited to be sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. When was the last time you really gave yourself a little mental health check-in? How are you really doing right now? Well, therapy might be able to help. A question a lot of people ask is, what exactly is therapy? It's whatever you want it to be. You can get some tools to help with motivation, depression, anxiety, battling your temper, stress, dealing with insecurity in relationships, whether at home or at work. It's all that and more. Therapy is essentially investing in your greatest asset, yourself, and your mental well-being. BetterHelp isn't the stereotypical laying on the couch in someone's office type of therapy. Instead, it's a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to, and it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. And you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. So this episode is brought to you by BetterHelp, and our viewers get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/ahcove. That's betterhelp.com/ahcove.
From my cat's sleepy cave, you're watching AHWU.